Firstly, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to say thank you for everybody who's already shown support, like and subscribe to the last video and give me some positive feedback on the episode. Really much appreciated. Again, yeah, thank you for that. We'll be approaching Sunday, which will be 11 weeks out from the regional show. Not a lot really has changed in terms of the setup. Food is still the same, cardio output, everything's still the same. Body weight is currently trending up, so but nothing really to panic about. Condition is improving, so at the moment drugs are probably starting to saturate. Something you can expect on prep. Everything's going good, everything's going to plan. So we're here today for pull day, which is primarily lat focused. So whereas in the last video you're seeing more rows to the upper back and the rear delts, you're going to see a little bit more now just to the lat and trying to get into that lower lat. Yeah. At the moment we've been working with 3 plates and a 15 for probably like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 weeks now, and we've noticed it's getting a little bit easier. So Thomas just said, come on, it's time for 4 plates, so 4 plates it is. Up! Yeah! Up! Yep! On this one. Yep! One more. Yep. Up! Yeah, one more. Come on. So if you notice here with me, I'll put the working leg forward and then my other leg is relaxed behind me, and that allows me to open up my hips just a little bit to get a bit more rotation as I'm pulling down, dragging my elbow into the hole. So always think about dragging. Yeah, when you're training back, never pull in, always dragging. Up. Yeah. Come on.
Let's go.
Up.
Yeah. Really strong.
Up. Yeah. Training doesn't change ever. As far as prep goes, people say, "Oh, try and maintain." Fuck me, you're on anabolics and you eat enough protein. Like if you get enough rest, then yeah, you can still grow when you're in a deficit. So don't get me wrong, there'll be a point in prep where the body will tell you, right now it's time to maintain maybe, or just slow down a little. For me, it's like really early days. Like I said, we're 11 weeks out. So yeah, at the moment we're still trying to progress lifts. Intensity doesn't change. Yeah, everything is pretty much the same in training. Like I said, when it gets to a certain point in prep, when food maybe is lower and you don't really have the support from your nutrition to keep growing or to recover as quickly as I am at the moment, then you just have to be smart with your training and your approach as you're going along. Yeah, you shouldn't be looking to just maintain at the beginning of prep. So if things are moving well, if things feel well, then listen to your body. Like that's probably the best advice you can give anyone, really, is listen to your body. Think we're down another notch, lads. Yeah, boy.
Big set.
Up!
Let's go.
Up! Ooh, yeah. So, at the moment we got, I think, 50 grams of intra carbs, cyclic dextrin, 15 grams EAAs and catalyst, and 10 grams creatine, just for anyone that might be wondering. It doesn't really change through the off season. When you really ever gone up to 50 grams intra, I think potentially it'll come down to 30 during comp. I think it was in all the way up to comp last year, 30 grams. So yeah, and you do get to that point in prep where the 30 grams means something. At the moment, it's okay. Fuck. usually seat number 4 on most of the hammer strength things, and 6'2", yeah. So for reference, yeah. Again, same as on the other movement over there, bracing, yeah. Dragging. I always got a hand open grip, yeah. I'm never squeezing. Shift to the work inside, line your elbow path up. See how my shoulder and how I'm leaning? I'm not upright, yeah? I'm depressing my scapula. As soon as you do that, you turn your lat on, yeah? So, and then squeeze. See how I lead with my elbow? I'm not pulling up, bending my arm. Yeah. We're going 10 or 20. Yes, come on. Come on, all you. Let's go. And again. Yeah, come on, finish. Nice. So one of the main things with your training, especially for the logbookers, is to standardize your form as much as possible. So my warm-up set, my back-off set, my top set, the form is standardized. I fail when the muscle fails. Up! Come on. Up! Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. So obviously we do them in a slightly different order. So last session we did upper with both push and pull, where, like I said, my training is specific to me. So in turn, density in the upper back is a priority. So we started the upper session on the Friday with more of a rear delt upper trap pull down, and then moved into the T-bar row, which is another focused upper back rear delt. So because I'm putting that in 2 movements across the week, I'm allowing those body parts enough time to recover, but getting to hit them more frequently, which is what you want if you're trying to bring up specific areas. So it's okay to do an upper lower split, it's okay to do a push pull leg, it's okay to do whatever split, but tailor it to how you want to see your physique develop. In terms of like how difficult prep gets, obviously you get better at the process as you get more experience, and I don't just mean prep, as bodybuilding as a whole. You adapt to each situation a bit better. The more times you go through it, that's the body, same as being in here, the body adapts. So in terms of prep, last year I think it only really hit me about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks out. Obviously by that point, fat is probably almost gone, more or less, in terms of stage condition. So you're running on whatever food is going in or whatever's left, basically. By that point, running on fumes, you know. So at the moment, yeah, like I said, I'm still in a mental position where we're still trying to push workouts. Like, there's no brain fog, like everything is still quite breezy, so which is great, and we look to maintain that level of mindset and like I don't know, how would you explain it? Yeah, mindset more than anything. Like, yeah, energy's gonna dip, and like these are things that are not new. These are things that we anticipate they're gonna happen. Like I said, with experience, you learn to manage this position. So obviously, being an athlete and a coach, like where I'll preach, like I work a 9 to 5, so like I'll preach to my clients when you are in a work environment or when you are with like friends and family, like if you are in the depths of a prep or a diet, like you need to take a little bit more time to process things. Like, so if you're having a really in-depth conversation, then just sit with a thought for a moment before you speak. So like people can get I don't know, like a little bit snappy or agitated. Like these are like, you know what I mean, you're putting your hormones in a very vulnerable position, so that's the body's natural reaction. So yeah, I always tell my clients to just sit with your thoughts for a minute, let them process, and then act on them accordingly. So like people are in high stress jobs and still doing this, so there's no reason anybody else can't do it. Yeah, I think approach probably over the last like couple of seasons that we've had together now, me and Nathan, is more of a be ready 2 weeks out, give yourself a chance to drop off some fatigue, some inflammation. You want the body to start feeling rested and recovering as you go into the show, so you don't really want to be hammering yourself on the last 2 weeks or chasing your tail or still trying to drop off some body fat. The goal is definitely to be ready, you know, minimum 2 weeks out, and then it's just a case of polishing off the look and keeping a good healthy mindset, staying calm and relaxed. I think the back end of a comp prep, especially peak week when you are told to rest after hammering yourself for consecutive weeks, months even, and then all of a sudden you just need to like start being still and not have much to do. That can play havoc with people's mindset. So it's good to have a coach that you trust, listen to them, try and keep calm and relaxed heading into the show, and basically just relax, keep a relaxed mindset. The more chilled you are, the more comfortable and confident you are with the position you're in, the better you're going to look going on stage. So, yeah, so the ball is always about placing. I'm not one to apply unnecessary pressure to myself. Like I just don't see the point. Like you, same as you got people who give themselves deadlines for shows and things like that. Like I've been doing it long enough to know how long it takes me to get ready. But like if I got plans for shows, they're not set in stone. Like if I'm not ready, then I won't be going on stage. Like why would you start a prep with external pressure and stress of shit, I gotta be ready by this time? Like you've just created that yourself for no reason. Like bodybuilding now, there's shows every weekend all year, so keep it as stress-free as possible. That's like the best advice anyone can have, really. So in terms of placings, like I've said before, like we never come to make up numbers. Like what's the point? I said obviously I got aspirations to achieve my IFBB Pro card, so I think it'll be a season where I put myself in the position that allows me to gauge where I am and what I need to do, whether I'm already competitive, whether I need to do more to be more competitive. Like we just play around and see where the chips fall, basically. We got shows in multiple federations. Obviously, achieving my PCA Pro card last year, it'd be rude not to do a PCA Pro show. That's definitely going to be something I'm looking forward to doing this year. But finishing in like the higher numbers last year in the pro class, having just won my pro card was a nice acknowledgement of where I already am. I think with the improvements we've made over the last 12 months, there's no reason we can't be winning PCA Pro shows, and I quite confidently say that. So that's obviously a goal. And then I've competed in the NPC in 2023. I won my class and went into the overall with Darren Fulton, who is now a IFBB Pro. Congratulations, Darren. So yeah, like I'm standing on stage with these guys already, so I'm placing, and yeah, it's about every show is a lesson. You never lose. As much as you go there to place high and win, take every show as a lesson. Let it allow you to gather the information you need to move forward. As long as your physique is progressing. So yeah, like you just asked me, as long as my physical development, the reason I come in here every day is improving, then like I can't be annoyed at that. You've got to be happy with your own personal progression and not gauge it by other people's journeys. We're all on a different, separate journey. So where you are and where someone else is, there's no point in comparing. It's just being comfortable with the progress you've made and just continue to make that progress, and then the inevitable will happen. So. Oh, lovely. Up. So thank you guys for following along again. If you made it this far and you've watched episode 1, it's very much appreciated. Like I said, your likes, subscribes and comments, yeah, it all goes a long way and it's very much appreciated. Like I said, 11 weeks out to the first show, the regional, 2 Bros. So I'm looking forward to bringing you more videos like this, and yeah, just give it a like if you enjoy it. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see, like I said, just drop it in the comments below. Yeah, I'll do what I can to keep bringing you more content.